The honest truth of the northern music and their dominance. See, when they are talking about this thing, when they are talking about something like this is where we normally talk about what this Wiyaala. People believe Wiyaala is that person that is going to do what is going to bring the Grammy. That is likely, sorry, that is likely to bring the Grammy. But what is the problem here? We know what Maccasio and Fancy are doing. I think some other two, I've forgotten their name. Like two others, one lady or something. What they are doing at the northern sector. But for the resource, when they're talking about it here, nothing. So let me talk about the Wiyaala issue and bring it here. The whole problem is that people know how vocal and how talented that lady is. And when we are talking about the category, when I'm talking about somebody who can hit the Grammys easily, because now that we have the how do you call it, this category, the African category, best African performance category, we will still be struggling for the next, I think, 5 years. That's what I said, for the next 5 years. But although the South African girl proved me wrong, I was like, Nigeria will be dominating for the next 5 years. But the girl break it up and was like, it's cool. But the whole thing is that Nigeria will still be dominating. Less like, no matter how, no, Nigeria will be dominating. They will be dominating both in what? Both in like when it comes to the nomination to occupy it, when it comes to the winning too. From next year, I believe Nigeria will be doing it back to back. But the whole thing with Wiyaala is that how are we not pushing his music, and why do we think she is likely to win? Because before you get into an award scheme or before you get nominated, like your music have to get some kind of impact within the people. But here like the case, the sound sector doesn't mind. This lady that we believe she could be in the Grammy, she's doing something at just one side that nobody actually cares here, and we have the bigger media here, and we have all those, like, how should I say it, all those the gatekeepers and all those people that will be gatekeeping and all those, like, we have them right here. So why are we not giving these people our attention? Because looking at what Fancy Gaddam is doing up there or down there, I don't know if it's up or down, what Fancy Gaddam is doing at the north, they actually deserve better. They actually deserve better. Talking about how they stream music, talking about how they even convince their people to come for their shows. These guys are actually, like, I don't know how they started all those things, and I don't know who started it, but Charlie, the guys they do all, but how many people in Accra here could figure those kind of people? Like Fancy Gaddam filled the Bukum Arena, which is about 4,000, not about 4,000, which is 4,000 capacity. That's cool. If there was 1,000 space, and if it got up to 3,000 people, that's great. I have no problem. That is great. I have no problem. So why are we not giving these people attention? Because they deserve it. They have worked for it. Maccasio did this Bukum Arena and nobody minds him. It is up to me to watch, scroll on Instagram and see him doing the show, and I was like, so the show have already been done, because I saw his interview with Sammy Flex, and also I heard Sammy Flex discussing it. So with that Sammy Flex, I think actually nobody is talking about it. And also don't forget that I also did a video about it that you can watch it though. But the whole thing is that people that are supposed to talk about it, the gatekeepers that are supposed to discuss it, and the kind of interview that he's supposed to grant, within the Monday to now, he's not even getting any kind of what interviews. So he was like teach those Accra guys how to hold those kind of shows. But nobody's asking anything because they feel it's easy, because they feel these guys are just doing it because those northern guys, because people believe that these guys music is not going anywhere, and they believe that those guys that normally go to their shows are just those people who are coming from the Tamale end. Apart from them, nobody is actually going to the show because he doesn't have any kind of influence. Nobody knows his music in Accra here. Nobody, and not just in Accra, I mean in the other part of the country, nobody knows much about him or about them. So they don't care about it. But when you have this interview and you interview these people, and if you interview these guys, this is likely to go far. This is likely, if they feel about 3,000 this year, they are likely to do the 4,000, 5,000, and mostly they are likely to go to the Accra Sports Stadium, maybe do a 360 show, then maybe do a 90-degree show, then maybe next time do 170 or what, 160 degree show. Like the next time they fill it up. This is how you promote your artist that is actually doing well. This is how you treat your artists that are actually doing well, because we are supposed to treat ourselves like we are a country, not just a particular base, not just the Accra and the Kumasi kind of vibe. If the person is not from Accra and the person is not from Kumasi, that means the media doesn't mind them, because I believe that there are some people who are actually in the Takwa, Phobia and all those people who are doing for themselves, but nobody is actually talking about it. And what about their media there? Their media are supposed to step up and talk more on this. Their media are supposed to talk about it. Their media is supposed to step up and flood on the social media with this. But it seems like nobody uses social media there. Apart from the artists that I know, nobody actually uses social media there. And one problem with this artist that I have to blame them is that they need to link up with us. I mean, not me. People are there after the Sheldon who have a bigger platform. Maccasio can be vibing with him, and from there they can become friends. Fancy Gaddam can be vibing with him, and from there they can become friends. Kodibiki is there. Maccasio can be vibing with him, and from there they can become friends. Fancy Gaddam can be vibing with him, and from there they can become friends. You have a headless, same thing. So I think these artists too need to step up and start associating themselves with the media in either Accra here or Kumasi. They just have to look at it well and know what they are supposed to do, because the fact is that they are doing great. But sometimes, if self-put with what you could do, then take blower. Sometimes just need to do it, because in Accra here we were like, okay, we are doing well. But someone went up there and was doing self-put anyway. Like if self-put be what he could bring the Grammys for here, really like and make you do one. When the awards come, they come to Ghana. So the same thing. Dear Maccasio, if self-put, if you go put yourself to Kodishaude, if you go put yourself to Code Make, if you go put yourself to any of these artists. Yeah, the artists, well, because Maccasio always say, oh, then do some business at low plus. So why well, then do plus Shatawale well, they don't mind, they don't remind them. That's why once Shatawale and maybe Stonewhy to come and do a show at this time and they go flop like that, because he feel like they deserve something that these people are not doing for them. And I agree with him. That's his opinion. Who am I to challenge it? So if Shatawale do a show at Tamale and it flops, that's for him. If somebody did or does a show in Tamale and it flops, that's for them. But the whole thing is that Maccasio and Fancy Gaddam need to link up with the media. I love what they are doing with Fans and Flex, because I'm Flex in an open kind of guy. But they need to head up with the YouTubers. Could Sheldon is there, the Hellas YouTuber there, Could Mickey is there, Magra Heb is there, they also need to call up Wanamaya, because Wanamaya can come to the certain tour at their homes, their hometown, can shoot a documentary video just like what Wanamaya did for Black Sheriff. Same thing. This is it. This is how they can save their media at the Northern Center. They actually need it. They actually need this. This is so hard, but this is how they can do it. This is so hard. This is like, but these guys are doing so great to listen that nobody is minding them. So let's just put this thing in mind. I mean, this guy have done it. Wiyaala did it. I think she tried to do herself, try to put herself to it, but certain things happening. The number my head was like, Charlie, me to get like me to get that kind of ego, so I go fit tap my body and do this thing on my own. If you blow, fine. If you never blow, fine. But I think the newbies needs to move on. Wiyaala have done much. Most people know I'm here. We know what he can do. That's why we actually label her to be that artist that are likely to win the Grammy, or that are likely to bring us the Grammy. So Maccasio and Gaddam and the other guys that are actually forgotten their names. What can you also do to just cement your name? We will forever remember you, what you have done in your country. I mean, they don't need to set us we can't do it on their own, because they have done so much. So we can't do it on their own. We consider it Fila and all those people. They have done something much on their own. And personally, I respect that. And this is how I wish the media can help them. Like just like how they help Fila and all those. I wish the media can help them though. But if it's not working, I think they need to not to move here, but sometimes they need to come to the tours, link up with the YouTubers, the media, the radio station, the TV station. You need to look up with them, and I think from there it may work. So with that being said, thank you all for watching Seamless Productions. Listen to us on Audio Mac, on Spotify, on YouTube. I mean, watch us on YouTube, and also where TikTok too. You can watch us there, and Facebook you can watch us there. So with that being said, click on the next video, and I'll see you there.